individual more detailed briefing as to what their objectives are, and the other team is not aware of those objectives, you're just going to have to trust my integrity as an impartial person. And to be fair, the Op4 objectives are pretty straightforward, and there isn't any advantage that we could gain as Blue 4 knowing the Op4 stuff anyway. It's more the other way around. So starting from the top, for anybody that was here last week, there's a few changes to the system. So all players, all soldiers will have a 152 due to the comms issues with 343 on Fallujah having an awful range and not suitable for TvT. So all players should have a 152. On the off chance that you don't, there is an acre crate in front of you when you spawn or in the near vicinity, and just grab a 152. Each team has unique radio nets, so there won't be any clashing of channels like there were last time. And that said, obviously, if somebody does steal somebody else's radio after they've died, you will be able to chatter on their channels, on their nets, because that radio will have the nets loaded in for them. However, there is no common language anymore. Some of the feedback from last week was remove the common language, so there is no common language, so Babel will just sound like that garbled language that you can't understand. We're trialing a different application of Mustang, but that's not really relevant because nobody's taken Mustang this time around. Basically, Mustang's running as an attachment rather than as a standalone unit. There are field hospitals at your HQs. They are the hospital-looking building. You literally just walk up to it, scroll wheel, and you'll full heal. The vehicle cargoes, most vehicle cargoes have been fully emptied. I believe the Striker might have some kit in it, but I have lowered the amount of GLs in there, so you might have kit in it that you would get in an APC normally, but with less 40 mics. The generic briefing. Team ratio of 2-to-1, like we know, 4 respawns per player, so each individual person has 4 respawns. Vehicle respawns take 5 minutes, or if the vehicle's abandoned by more than 1,000 meters for 5 minutes. Protective zones around the HQs, sorry. So when you spawn in, you'll see that there's a big shaded area. You can't enter the enemy's big shaded area around their HQ.
There we go.
All of the objective areas start with an AI defense team of 2. There is a unique objective for each sort of COP. So at each combat outpost there's a unique objective. Like I said before, Op4 are not aware of what Blue 4's exact intentions are. We'll come on to the story in a sec.
You hear me just
Objectives
fine, Bryce?
will appear in order, so if you're never sure of what your objective is, just open your map and click tasks, and it will tell you what your objectives are at that time. There are tactical ladders in a crate in front of you again when you spawn. They're limited though, there's only 4 or 8 I think per team. There are field hospitals, I've already said that. There are wire cutters, but you won't really need them. Blue 4 have the ability to build extra defenses, but they won't really need that because obviously Blue 4's attacking. Blue 4 have a mobile spawn point with their little bird. So Blue 4, you can go to the flagpole in your base, and it's the one surrounded by a circle of sandbags. And you just scroll wheel and select the teleport to BMHQ, and it will take you to your a seat in the chopper. If the chopper's flying and it's full, you won't be able to transport to it. If it's damaged or dead, you won't be able to transport to it.
Got a question from Jordan.
Yeah, it's because Acre and that's not on.
With the Op4, you have the ability to teleport to objectives. However, you cannot teleport to an objective that is your current assignment. So, as I said, the assignments will open up in a sort of rolling fashion. You cannot teleport to the one that is currently an assignment for you. And you'll see that on the map because it'll have the little vanilla assignment icon. And a few small points, hints will appear in the top right of your screen, sort of explaining the background of what's happening. So just keep an eye on the top right of your screen. There is strikers involved in this mission. In case you don't know, strikers don't have a very good demolished model, so when a striker gets blown up, apart from the fact that it's riddled with bullet holes, missing its tire and its turret's probably pointing down, it's very hard to tell that a striker's been neutralized unless it's blown up, obviously.
Why are you not doing what I want you to?
As soon as we start, Op4 will
Don't
have
even
the
think about
opportunity
starting
to
that.
set up their defenses immediately within the 15-minute briefing time. So while Blue 4 has to remain at base, Op4 will be able to deploy immediately as soon as we kick through to the game. That's something neither of the OICs was aware of on purpose, so that there was no opportunity to plan for that. There is a box of MVGs in front of you when you spawn as well, or in the near vicinity. Some of you won't have MVGs because it's not part of the default Cav loadout. There is a box of MVGs. They are the advanced ones, and it is a night op. Again, this is something that Op4 OIC wasn't aware of, that it was going to be a night op. Please turn your Acre on, and I will take questions in 2 minutes. I'm just going to give you a quick backdrop to where the campaign is at, if you give me 2 seconds. So in Chapter 2, Raiders have had reliable intel that Wolverines are staging to launch an offensive on several combat outposts through the center of the city. However, Wolverines' exact intentions are unknown to Raiders, but Raiders have been tasked to act. Punisher 1 of Raiders has been tasked to act as a QRF and is sent forwards in an attempt to defend and delay the advance of Wolverines whilst a main force gathers. Raiders must therefore hold
I saw that.
as many cops as combat outposts as possible for a time of up to 2 hours, after which the mission will end. Wolverines' objectives are to achieve at least 3 out of 4 objectives. So Wolverines must achieve at least 3 to count as a win. I'll take questions now. I haven't seen if there's been any exclamation marks, so just 1 sec.
Alright, turn it
Jordan
down a little bit, but I don't know how much it helped.
Are there respawn timers on the vehicles, and if so, like, what are we looking at for timers?
So, yeah, I did say that. I might have said it quite fast, though. Respawn timer is 5 minutes.
For every vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Don't want to tease Shy too much.
Okay, no other questions? Cool. We're quite nicely on time. Just to keep it sort of to a logical order, I will hold fire for 2 minutes, and then I will kick it through to the map screen. OICs, if you have any further questions, let me know. Please, everybody, make sure you've got Acre on now before we move through.
So once we kick it to once the 5 minutes is over and we kick it, we got that 15 minutes then, and then we kick off on the hour. Is that right?
So, just to clarify them, once at the time, map time is currently 0000, so it's midnight currently. When I move it through to the game screen, Op4 can push out from their base immediately to set up defenses. Blue 4 will have to wait until map time is 0015. Does that answer your question?
Sure thing.
I don't know what that means. I mean, I can turn up the volume of people.
Oh man, the excitement is building.
Everybody blew up, or red up, depending.
Question?
Yep.
Is this a channel for Wolverines, right?
So I guess you're quite new to the Cav. You just, if you've got all your mods set up properly, you just remain in this channel, and Acre will do the rest. You don't have to move TeamSpeak channels.
Oh, actually, question about that I just thought of. I know Babble's on, so we're not going to be able to understand each other, but will our radios are compatible, yeah, for Red 4, Op 4, so we shouldn't be on the same channels? Like, if we are, we'll hear Babble, obviously, right?
So that was something that I mentioned as well again, but I guess that I probably went through it quite quickly if you're not familiar.
Yeah, I heard you mention it. I just don't understand the specifics.
That's cool. No, absolutely. And it's a good question because I don't think a lot of people that aren't familiar with Acre will do. So the way that radios work is I could have a radio in Britain and Argus could have a radio being Canadian, but we would have different information within those radios. And his radio, even though he's on the same channel, he could even be on the same frequency as me. He wouldn't be able to hear me necessarily. He'd be able to hear like static and stuff. So the way Acre does that is I've put in a module that means that even though both radios are the same on OP4 and Blue 4, even though you might be on channel 1 on OP4 and Blue 4, you have different frequencies assigned to those channels. So frequency for OP4 for channel 1 randomly generated as 242, for example, and frequency for channel 1 for Blue 4 is 232. So you won't be able to understand each other, and it's nigh on impossible that you will clash unless a radio is taken off the dead body and used.
Makes sense. Alright, that makes more sense, yeah.
Okay, pushing it through to game screen, OICs, all good?
Good to go. Good.
Alright, I hope everybody has fun. Please let me know what you think at the end. I will give some specific feedback criteria that I'm looking for at the end as well. Here we go.
It was sparkling water. Bryce. Alright, make sure you don't move. Y'all should know that by now.
Yeah, frickin'... Wait, where's Theron? Hey, Theron.
Hey, what?
We should put the striker on the top of the road where the two-lane interstate comes down that main road. Just post it there. It has a long enough range where the infantry won't be able to hit it very easily with like AT, but it'll be able to shoot infantry. All right, we're green light.
Looking down which road?
So, if you're looking down from Fate, so right where we're turning down to get to our first cop, if we just stage it right there at the right turn, at the two-lane intersection, it'll be able to look down that whole
can anyone hear me?
road.
Here?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Thank you.
Saying, yeah.
For some reason, Acre didn't want to kick on.
Where we're turning
Here?
up. Yeah, right there. If we stage it there, it's going to be
Alright, PVS 15.
We'll have a good
Nice.
range down the whole street. And we can catch the infantry if they try to flank it.
Alright, PVS 15s are in this box if you'd rather have the binocular one.
Alright, who's loading up in the striker and like we need to, I don't know, move.
We can't move yet.
Yes, we can. We can move immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
go
move
out and
immediately.
prepare ambushes.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
But we don't have really tracers in these boxes.
Right there, and it's all up to you. What do you want to do?
Alright,
We're at 2 minutes.
why is
12
my
seconds.
map flashes?
Can I drop this saw ammo?
So someone's gonna have to drive the striker, a driver, and a gunner all the way down to the striker OP point, and then you guys are gonna have to man that vehicle and use it offensively. Everybody else should be able to TP to the second
Can I ask
which
for a
would
favor?
be Fate Modern Art Gallery.
What's that, Kubo?
The guys that have the dual, can you drop it so I can pick it up and change it for the monocular one?
You
Wait,
can't get in the
are
box?
you asking for volunteers for suicide mission?
Don't see it in the box.
Here,
No.
on the ground.
Oh.
No, okay, so I'll volunteer to drive the striker if no one else is going to, even though I'm an FTL.
I've never driven it.
I mean, it's simple as driving most things.
Here, I'll throw it in your backpack next time.
I'll gun on it, because I can just command from there.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll throw a pair in your backpack, Kubo.
Just a 1.5.
Oh, never mind.
Thank
You
you.
got some on your head
Yeah,
now.
just
And
a
if you
1.52.
happen to have a for the machine gun, I wanted to get a sound muffler or a flash. So they won't be able to see me.
I don't see any in the box, so you're out of luck on that one.
By the way, our radio channel is going to be 60. 60.
Copy. You have your
60.
you have your night vision on your head now. You got your monocle.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Your monocle. Yeah, don't forget the Fultons, guys.
I hate the monocles.
Okay. I need to join your group.
6-0 on the 152.
60 on the 152.
Lord have mercy.
If we have to do a backup, everybody needs to write this down. It's going to be channel 60. If I call that we need to close the net because we think it's been compromised, the backup channel will be 75.
75. Gotcha.
Wait, hold on. I've never used
Ready, check 60.
before. How do I change the channel?
You have to use the plus and minus.
Okay.
I'm gonna check this striker real quick, see what it's loaded out with.
I'm getting an acre error.
Times check, Blackburn.
TeamSpeak plugin is mismatched.
You're getting a what?
That means
It's
you have
saying that
TeamSpeak open.
yeah.
Radio
I
check.
restarted it.
Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie.
Alright, I'm dropping my
TeamSpeak
second
plugin
radio.
is out of date.
That means you were running TeamSpeak and Acre at the same time when you started TeamSpeak, or sorry, you running Task Force and TeamSpeak at the same time.
Alright, Bravo, set yourself blue.
Quick question. Backup was 7.5, right?
Yeah, don't set it though.
Task Force.
Yeah, don't set it to 7.5 until we're
No,
Yeah, do not
I'm,
set
writing it
channel
down.
to 75
Okay,
at this time.
okay.
If you've done that, undo it, set it back to channel 1.
We're 5 minutes in.
Yep. Bravo, set yourself blue. Alpha, red, obviously.
So we don't have flashlights or anything?
Yeah, there's a flashlight. Are you talking about for guns?
For the map.
Yeah, they have a.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, the
they-
Fultons
they have-
are in the ammunition crate. Ammunition. Can you not see it there?
Need the 152s.
No.
Here,
Here,
I'll throw.
Darren.
I'll throw it in your.
I got it.
Okay, you got it.
Alright, I found it.
Why
Thank
the
you.
hell does the map keep flashing though?
We do got to get moving, guys.
Alright, Alpha and Bravo, I want you guys each to take a Humvee, and we're going to drive down there. And then we're going to situate the Humvees into defensive positions. Where we're going to defend is Cop Nazle. It's the front line. We're going to follow the purple line to drive there. The 2 Humvees can be in the front and the striker in the back.
What am I dropping?
Let's get mounted up, and then once we get
Kubo.
to COP
I don't know
Nazle,
what fucking slaughter gun
Alpha
is.
will be on the west side and Bravo will be on the east side in your respective sectors. And what I want you guys to do when you get up there is to use those buildings as overwatch. You don't necessarily want to go on the roofs of buildings because you're going to silhouette really hard. But if there is a top floor or a second to last top floor, those are always very good positions that you can shoot out of windows with. And you need to be able to cover, if you're Alpha in Alpha sector, to the southeast down the roads, to the west, and also covering over the green zone, which is what we're protecting. So you should be able to see in at least three directions.
Bravo. North Humvee. North 50 cal Humvee. AKA the right Humvee.
Yeah, only 2 people should be in the striker. Theron and Bloom. Mount them quick. The quicker we get there, the more time we have to set up. We have a straggler.
Yeah, I think he's fixing his acre.
Alright, I guess we gotta leave him. He can probably... Does anybody know where the TP pole is?
It should be that red flag to our left.
Alright, does everybody see the red flag to the south-southeast?
We can find it when we get back.
Because if you die, you need to take that flag and teleport to the closest COP. It won't be the actual one that we're defending, but it'll be the second closest one.
Alright, let's go. We're already 5 minutes in. We got our task. Somebody get the route made, and Alpha's leading, obviously.
Yep, Alpha, you're Vic 1, Bravo, Vic 2, Striker, Vic 3. Alpha, go ahead and lead us out. Just follow the purple line.
We just lost Wolf.
Once we hit open road, let's get speed up to 50 kilometers per hour. We need to keep spacing 50 to 100 meters between the vehicles at all times. Just go in a column. Come on, we're just moving these to our positions.
Yeah, definitely.
If you haven't already, make sure you set your distance settings.
We got a lot farther to go than they do. Let's pick it up.
Let's go ahead and increase speed to 70 kilometers per hour. Vic 2, you're way too close to Vic 1.
I know.
Again, once we get to Cop Nazle, that'll be the first cop that we're defending. Go ahead, get into your sectors, move the vehicles into a defensive position. If you can get them in a hold down somehow, or put sandbags or trenches in front of it, that's good. Just put nothing behind it, so if you need to back out, you can. The M2s on these three vehicles are our anti-air defense. They do have a Raven transport, and taking that out would be huge because that's how they TP to the front.
Make sure we're all in blackout too. Don't have your lights on.
Quick note, make sure you have your pro. They're in the VIGs. Also, the Striker is going to be our most important asset. It has thermals, so seeing in the dark, we'll be able to shoot them all with the M2 on it. So protect the Striker at all costs.
also knock out the lights around the striker.
Hey, firm.
You see over that berm?
Yeah.
13 minutes, 40 seconds.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and do that there.
Be advised, I'm shooting lights. Make sure your safeties are off.
Seconds. We're not doing anything about that one.
I couldn't get rid of it. Alpha is actual, check in over.
Hey, Sweetwater, you're gonna have to lead the ground troops. I'm in the the IFB with Darren.
Sweetwater, you copy?
This is Alpha. Be advised, our lead is messing with the radio.
So
Alpha checks
you
in.
can see fine, right?
Yeah, I can see fine. I'm good.
Alpha is actual, copy all. Bravo is actual, send sit rip over.
Bravo, currently sitting directly south of wherever the hell we are right now, because I can't look at my map. Yep, we're good. Too fucking tired for this bullshit.
Alright, as soon as you guys get contact, go ahead and send up your spot reps or contact reports.
Yeah, I'm too out of it to fucking be an VFTLing. What the hell? Why was I told to do it? And now I'm stuck in a wall. There we go.
Hey, at least you're only leading like 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes life a little bit easier, eh?
Kubo, stick with Delarm. I'm gonna go check the east side. Interrogative.
Okay.
Do we have anybody on the direct east side, possibly where that tower is, or in the direction of that tower?
Unknown.
Copy that. I'm going to move myself in that direction just so we have somebody on the east side to see if they come from that way.
Bravo's actual, copy all.
Please tell me this door opens. It doesn't. I want to get on that roof. Or that roof. Fuck. None of these buildings are accessible except for that one right there.
Alpha, good copy.
Bravo, you copy?
Bravo, send it.
Bravo is actually, you copy MSR Michigan, ASR Eagle, and MSR Highway marked on map for the roads, over.
Copy that. Eyes on. Where am I right now? 1, 2, okay. So I'm right about there, okay. Oh wow, I'm right on the black line.
Alpha Bravo, this is actual, just be advised, the striker currently has a clear field of view about 1,000 meters down ASR Eagle. Do not ever cross ASR Eagle, so stay on your respective sides unless you communicate it over the radio first. How copy?
Bravo copies. It's a TvT, it's a PvP operation. Actual, Bravo.
Go for actual.
Actual, interrogative. The black lines on the map is the no-go zone for both teams, correct?
Yes, affirmative.
Copy that. I'm gonna move myself then, because I'm sitting directly on the black line. Over.
Bravo's actual, copy that. I don't think you're going to explode or automatically die or anything for crossing it.
Yeah, copy that. It's just my position was pointless because they're not going to come from way out there probably.
All call signs be advised, Little Bird to the southeast, distance far. All call signs be advised, Little Bird is now almost directly east.
Copy that, actual. If they're directly east, they're kind of outside the no-go zone at the moment. Over. Scratch that. There's 2 no-go zones. Got it.
I believe, yeah, the big black lines are for the helicopter. The little black lines are for us.
Copy that.
Yeah, Bravo, it looks like there's at least going to be an air assault coming from the east, so be ready.
Bravo copies. Delorme, Kubo, you copy that?
Say again?
We got a possible air assault inbound from the east. So make sure you're ready on that 50. Actual interrogative. Did you see anybody on the skids? Over.
Bravo's actual. Say again on skids. What do you mean? Over.
Sorry. Did you see anybody on the seats? Over.
A-firm.
Alright, copy that. Little Bird only carries 6 usually, which means there's possible of a second team coming in from another direction. So make sure you guys keep your eyes up. Over.
A-firm. That's correct. It looked like at least a fire team size element from what I could tell, but it was pretty far out. I would expect probably one attack coming from the south-southeast and one coming from the east.
Yeah, I got audio on a bird southeast-ish at the moment.
Yeah, bird spotted, east going north. East of our position, traveling north.
Got another one south. Scratch that, that's a truck. Truck on the eastern line coming in from the south.
Yeah, contacts. These 2 Humvees, 2 times Humvees. Be advised, Striker is moving down ASR Eagle time now. 3 times Humvees are traveling east. Bravo, you're about to get heavy contact.
Eyes on the Vigs, they're on the back side, far east. 4 times. 5 times.
Striker, do watch it. To your northeast, friendly in the field.
Seen.
Humvees are directly northeast of my position on the road. They seem to have stopped and are in the building area.
Are they heading towards me or?
Unknown at this time. Trying to get eyes on. What you shooting at, Kuba? Kuba, that's friendly Striker.
Engaging.
Kuba, watch east on the road. Should have enemies coming down it. Kuba, what are you engaging?
Alright, at least 2 times enemy infantry engaged and destroyed with his Striker. They are north-northeast.
I got more Humvees directly east of the objective. 4 houses. I got an MRAP. MRAP 045-29434 coming in east. Coming in from the east.
Copy.
Two contacts down. Working on the MRAP. Shit. Fuck!
Yeah, squad lead.
I just got lit up by a striker, you son of a
We
bitch.
just spawned in and don't know where to go.
Hey, what's up, Neko? Ugh! I should have just stayed down and rolled.
Bravo, you got guys in the buildings. You got guys in the buildings at least 100 to 150 meters to your east.
Yep, called it out already. Fucking hate this radio bullshit. Keep 343. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Fuck. I don't need it, don't need it. Put that in there. Don't need it. Don't need it. Get rid of that fucking backpack. Great. Medical, lots of medical. 15. Don't need the personal aid kit. Morphine, 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 morphine. Epi, 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 epi. Okay, I don't need that. Eh. Okay. Oh, whoops. 3 for 3, open. I don't know, was it 60?
Actual, what's your sit rep over?
I believe squad lead. This is Bravo. Believe squad lead is down, and then the 2 remaining are injured.
Copy that.
We are currently on top of a building in section blue or green, right by the Humvee. Currently surrounded by multiple, probably squad-sized element.
Eversman, are you at the base?
I just came in, I'm currently at Fate Mortar.
Alpha to actual.
Go for actual.
Yeah, we got got a MRAP 50 meters east of ASR Eagle.
Yo, they're on the laptop.
Pushing up ASR, MSR Eagle.
Guys, they took it.
Alright, we need to rally at the Fate Modern Art Gallery. It's the second COP. If you're Alpha, go ahead and fall back to Alpha Sector 2. Bravo, go ahead and rally on Bravo Sector 2 time now.
Yeah, don't forget our job is to defend a terminal, so make sure somebody keeps eyes on it every once in a while.
We weren't told what our objectives are at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying the pop-up just came up that it was a laptop that was in use, so it's a terminal.
Alpha is actual, send sit rep.
I'm the only one at the moment still on top of the roof. Can't move.
Are you in contact? What's the situation?
Currently
No,
surrounded.
it's all good,
Tangos
Bryce. It's
attempting
all good.
to move up on the staircase.
Are you at the old COP? Are you talking the art gallery? What's your location?
Stand by.
Alpha lead set.
Current location is just south of marker Cop Nasal in Bravo sector.
What the hell's this?
Copy all.
Oh.
Bravo's actual, what's your sit rep? You guys all dead?
I'm staying right next to you. I don't know where Kubo and the other one are. Kubo, Delorme, sit rep.
Currently injured, and then 2 are down.
I forgot to grab the good night vision.
Alpha is actual, what's sit rep? Over.
Trying to bail out of the first objective, trying to get to the art gallery, but we're taking contact along the way.
Alpha's actual, copy that. Try and use smoke, break contact, and just get to the gallery.
Okay, I thought that burnt piece of log was a fucking person.
Hello.
Well, hello there, sir.
How are you?
I am doing fine. Currently getting killed. I won't be able to mute very easily while I'm playing this, so I do apologize if you do hear me randomly talking.
Just
Yeah, pretty much. Or talking to people on my stream, like Bryce or Neko or one of them.
Hi Bryce, hi Neko. I don't know if you're in there, but hi.
Actually, we got a little bird to the east, low, about 300 out, heading northeast.
Roger
What?
that, little bird. East.
Apparently Bob wanted to talk to me, but...
No, Bryce, Zarb doesn't play this, but yes, there is a guy that sounds like Zarb here. Leave me try.
Strikers in contact. Contact south.
That is Pope Sarah, Bryce.
What's up?
We are yellow on M2 ammo.
I am a person that does things to motivate people.
Exactly.
I love Mad.
Just wait.
Mad says, the Pope has spoken once again. Praise be.
The Mad Quacker. That was a bad pun. Bro, what's your ETA to falling back to the new cop?
The crap cop?
No, that's just Adam. Oh, units be advised, Striker just went boom. Striker just is dead.
Theron's green.
How are you? Never mind.
Bloom, go west.
Why is that an us conversation? How are you? Never mind.
You did yet?
Popping smoke.
Hello, you alive?
Bravo, two of us are to your east. We just popped smoke. We're gonna cross to you guys.
Yeah, I see you. Actually, any chance I can get you and your driver to head over to the west side? We got nobody over there. Since I don't know where any of Alpha or Bravo are. Interrogative, is that a friendly on top of the art museum? If not, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
It's me.
Copy that. No, Kat hasn't been streaming lately, Bryce, and she may not be streaming for a little while. She just got done with college and went back home for a bit. So I don't know if she'll be streaming because she doesn't have her good computer at the moment, so she's back to her potato laptop. Interrogative, is that a friendly Humvee coming in from the east south?
Negative.
Copy that, because it's an MRAP. Two MRAPs coming in from the east south on whatever road that is.
If you're Grenadier, get HE on those.
Yeah, I would. I'm currently pinned down though.
I'm in road coming in from the west. Are you guys on top of the smoke set?
Fuck.
Hey, I'm probably gonna head out here in a minute. Just depends on what Peppers calls me. Cause he needs to talk about a few things.
How's he doing, by the way?
To my knowledge, he's doing alright. He just needs to talk about a few things.
Okay. Be advised, enemies are on my building, to the east.
No, they're to the west, dude. You're blind.
Don't make me smack you, sir. Even though I know you would enjoy it.
Careful. Careful.
You know you would.
Careful. Someone stole my fucking porch. I opened my door and fell. You can't have shit in Detroit.
Not even gonna ask. How do you steal a porch?
I don't know. Maybe someone just sleeps that hard.
So I have a Humvee.
Like, I don't understand either.
Humvee taken down.
Friendly Vic coming up on the southwest MSR Michigan.
Fuck. Come on, wake up, 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 wake up. Bitch! Suck it! Be advised, entire enemy fire team just got wiped the fuck out.
Be advised, they're all scrubs.
Fuck me, I am hurt.
Actual is KAA, I'm back at base. They were pushing on us from the east with at least 1 times MRAP, multiple infantry.
Yeah, I'll work on that MRAP in a second. I took out all the infantry. I'll work on the MRAP in a second. There may be 1 infantry guy left.
Do we have any AT?
Negative, not that I found.
Alright, Evers, I'm gonna head out. Enjoy the stream. Hope everyone else enjoys the stream as well. See you guys out later.
Take care, Sarah. Have fun.
You too.
Bloom, what's your status?
We have contact in the art gallery.
Come on, give me something. Fuck you. Fucking shit. Art gallery good? You guys good in there? I gotta patch up my fucking arm. Be advised, if we don't get anybody over at the art gallery other than myself, I'm not gonna be able to hold this. Come on, give me an AT4 something. AT4 something, you bitches. I will take some more 5.56 rounds out. Oh, fuck.
You're still at the art gallery, go ahead and just kill all the enemy that you possibly can.
Copy that. Why don't none of these guys have a fucking grenadier rifle?
TP is broken from the main spawn.
Okay, I had to make sure my voice volume was all the way down.
You'd only be able to TP to Jolan North at this point.
Yeah.
The next objective should be Dolan South.
Wrong TP point. Yeah, Mortal isn't working, and Wolf is stuck in the non-bad teleport area. That means bad now. Radio check 60.
Leave Charlie 60.
Do you have the striker up yet?
Yes, I'm in the striker by myself en route.
Murked both those fuckers.
Alright, fuck this, we're getting in the Humvees. Everybody who's at base, get in the fucking Humvee.
Fuck! Yeah, Neko, that was Sarah. Oh, dude! I wiped their entire team. But that fucking Humvee! That fucking Humvee! Oh, the fucking Humvee! I was still at the fucking art gallery just murking them. That fucking Humvee finally showed up. Yeah, that fucking Humvee finally showed up and just sat there waiting for me to show myself.
I stared at a guy for like 5 minutes. Are they wearing like U.S. Uniforms?
Yep.
Blackburn, any film? I believe you're on the wrong frequency.
They are wearing OCP.
OCP? Okay. Because I stared at him, I was like, I don't know if he's friendly or not.
Oh, dude, it was fucking hilarious. I was running with their crew for a good minute before they noticed I was enemy.
You hear Theron on the comms?
And, no.
Sweetwater?
Say what?
Did you hear Theron on the comms?
I can't hear shit right now.
Can't hear shit.
Yeah, my acre's all glitching out.
Are we on a new channel? Because I didn't hear shit.
They just said it reconnected.
Are we on 60 or 75?
What did he say? I don't know where the fuck Black is. We're not even really a fire team with two guys.
Sit, chick.
Theron, what's your current location?
Wait one.
Where are you spawning?
Moving up from the south.
Joel
the
and south?
Joel and south.
Okay, I think you just passed me.
Copy.
This is Blackburn, a friendly force of eyes on transport Humvee pushing west.
Nice.
Alright, there, and we're dismounted at Cobjolan South, just up the road from you.
Copy, I'm tier south-southwest, but I'm driving to the cop right now.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like we have to drive because the teleports don't work.
Yeah.
You can't do north.
Audio on Striker.
Can't do north.
No, gotta drive.
Right tier west.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's our last vehicle too.
Visual.
Teleports don't work, Sweetwater.
Darren, you want me to drive or gun? Or need?
You can drive.
Darren?
You can drive.
Copy. Get in the driver.
Yep, nighttime. That's why I'm running with night vision. No, we can't. We gotta drive.
Hey,
All call signs be advised. Little Bird to the south-southwest.
I can't hear you over the truck.
does Acre have a yellow whisper setting?
Yeah, hold tab and scroll.
Ah, okay. Oh. Thank you.
Bravo's actual sensor rep, over.
Eversman, do you hear that?
2 of Bravo are currently at base. Kubo, what's your set?
What happened there? Were you on top of my ride with my backpack?
Yeah, I'm letting your backpack grenade because they just started dismounting here. And I just didn't have enough time to throw it.
Oh, you didn't have one?
Alpha's actual sensor rep, over.
Gordon, Wolf. Go for Gordon and Wolf. Can you guys link up with Sweetwater and bolster Alpha?
Affirmative, we are south of current defend point. Where is Alpha?
Outside Blackburn was.
See if you can link up, actually.
That was my
with
bad. I
Bravo
didn't
then.
want to turn.
Bravo, what's your location?
Hey, stop right here. Right here.
We're going to south.
You're going to south?
Yeah, we only just lost the art gallery. Which means we gotta go to south.
I thought it showed that north was now in. Okay.
Kubu, Eversman, Alarm.
This is Erzman.
What's your guys' sit rep location?
DeLorne and Eversman currently driving to Jalon south from base. Kubo unknown.
Copy. You can link up with Gordon and Wolf. They're down there. I'll send them your way. Originally was going to put him in Alpha, but
Blackburn can go Alpha.
Fuck Fallujah and his roads, yo. Yo, somebody get to the terminal.
C Alpha. Is that friendly?
Off the truck, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Oh. Wait. DDoS attack has been launched.
Oh, it's because they
Hey, we won,
attacked
guys.
north instead of
Congratulations.
south.
Fucking hell.
Well, that's a loss for us.
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
Hey, look at that. We won.
It's a shame I didn't get to blow anything up.
Ow!
It doesn't help that the teleports didn't work.
Sorry, guys. Really quickly. Really
Or
quickly.
that 2 points at the same time came out.
Hey, Bloom.
Oh God.
Hey, Bloom.
Shit talking.
Okay, before I'm just going to jump in because we had this last time. Stories and sort of chatter generically can just wait till after the AR because there's some people that just want to get that done probably and go. So with the AR guys, what I'd like to know is
we just
did
ended.
anybody run out of lives completely? Was there anything game breaking that shouldn't have been there? Please make sure that you are aware of what the briefings were. So just if you have a question or something that you're not sure of, just check the posts before you ask it. And finally, I just want to know sort of one positive, one negative, and if you felt anything particularly stood out. We'll go from bottom up. The Tesla.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've been on the bottom.
That
was good. That's good. This is my first mission, so I can't really say anything negative.
It'll be done as soon as we're done with the.
Just to say as well, if
AR.
anybody's NTA, just mute your mic like Black Houston Zenith have done. DeLorme?
Honestly, I can't say anything bad. There was a point in the mission where the respawn or the spawn points didn't work, so we had to drive. But other than that, I mean, very well done mission. I enjoyed it.
Cool, good stuff. Was it by any chance the point where you were defending Yolan North and Yolan South that you couldn't teleport?
I would say so. I believe Eversman knows more about that than me.
Okay, I'll wait for Eversman to come around to it. Wolf, go ahead.
So I was under the impression that you capture one at a time, and so but we had Yolan North and Yolan South both became capturable. Was that supposed to happen?
So it was not said that it would be one at a time at any point, but yes, Yolan North and South were open at the same time. That was sent to your OIC in a pre-heads-up briefing that would happen as well.
Okay. No, all good.
Cool. Did you enjoy yourself?
Kinda. I didn't have a lot of time because of TeamSpeak issues, but it's not.
Oh, that's not good.
It was all fine.
Okay. Tex.
Me?
Yeah.
My opinion?
Whatever you want, mate. Like I said, did you run out of lives? Was there anything game breaking? What did you like? What didn't you like? And anything interesting that happened?
No, I didn't run out of life, and it was very good piloting from Specialist Amante. And it was my first time, it's my second time doing an operation. It was so good for me, and especially that we won.
Cool, good stuff. Gordon.
Yeah.
I joined a little late, and by a little I mean a lot, so I didn't get a huge ton into it, but did enjoy the time I got in there. I got to dechrome or dome a driver of the MRAP, the gunner, twice in a row, so that was fun. Yeah, overall pretty good. The teleport, like, I know that both things were active at the same time. The distance between them was really far though for not being able to get some way to get closer without using a vehicle with the limited vehicles though. So other than that, I think that, you know, maybe just an extra vehicle would probably do better, just so that people as they're dying can come back in. But that's all I have. Thank you.
Cool. Garish?
That was a lot of fun. I found, just on obviously what we spoke about at the end of the last campaign, I loved this iteration of how the medics worked. Although there was only one of us, and obviously I was attached to the Rangers, the way it played out was really nice. I think having the attached is the way to go. It made great use of my drag feature, and other than that, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Cool, that's good to hear, because yeah, that's something that I was trialing. Like I said, we'll discuss that offline afterwards. Bloom.
It was good. Got some good rounds in at the first cop. After the first cop, things started to break down. Teleport started breaking. People started having problems with TeamSpeak. I think a few people disconnected due to Arma-ness. It was really fun defending the art gallery. I killed at least 3 of you guys when you're on the first floor before you gunned me down. That was funny. I was sitting there because there was a breakup of comms.
Hold the stories.
No, I have to say this. So, for some reason,
no, you
when
have
I was
to follow
talking,
orders.
I am following orders. For some reason, when I was inside the building and I was trying to talk, nobody could hear me. So I don't know what was going on there. Finally,
take it
I
easy,
got on
Bryce.
the radio,
Oh, Shy's still streaming?
After I'd say a half minute, somebody finally responded. I don't know if that was due to the breakdown of comms or if something was broken with Acre, but nobody could hear me.
So
I was
when
near the art gallery.
when you die, your radio's reset. So maybe you were on a channel and the rest of your guys had died, and they had to go back and reset the radios. Yeah. Or if they were in the death screen, they wouldn't have been able to talk to you as well. So that 1 minute death screen, you can't talk during that either.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
So first of all, I learned that ODing is an option now. I discovered that the hard way. I didn't enjoy it. I was lost for a long time because I didn't know how to use the micro dagger, and then someone was nice enough to explain that to me. Also, I'm not sure if you typed it up right, but if you choose the wrong spawn point, it'll throw you into the middle of the desert.
Yep, that's just an issue with the game, but there was a teleport pole right next to you that you could...
and it said teleport to somewhere you're supposed to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, I started like the beginning of this operation with Acre randomly failing on me, so I'd have to wait a good, I'd say 30 seconds to a minute waiting for TeamSpeak to reconnect it.
Yeah, there seems to be an issue since the update. A few people have reported that. I personally haven't experienced it though. It might be worth looking at reinstalling your Acre, but if not, just submit it as a tech issue.
Other than that, though, I really did enjoy it. Getting lost was not fun, but it was still interesting.
Okay, Amante.
Yeah, Sparrow 1 here. It's great. A special note, my co-pilot, Specialist Texiera, or however that's pronounced, Tex, absolutely spot on. I couldn't have done what I was doing without his constant information. It was just glorious. Hopefully I did the job right for my OIC, and we were able to see everything up there, and we just kept talking our boys in, and it was really good. Expected more fire from hostiles. As for the overall mission, we were in the air. Frames were good. Other than that, I really can't make any comments on performance. That's all.
That's good to hear about frames, because we had massive air issues last time on Fallujah. Eversman.
Yeah, the only issue I had with the with this whole thing was Op 4. I don't know if it was in the op order. I read through it or whatever, and I didn't see anything about it. But Blue 4 had RPGs and everything, and RPGs, Moz, AT4, whatever the hell it was. But Op 4 did not have any of that, and we only had one HE grenade per grenadier.
Yeah, you had an LAT rifleman.
That would be me.
And yeah, the same HEs the same grenadier as the Blue 4 team. The only difference was that Blue 4 had an MAT Moors with 2 rockets. That's it. But yeah, that's kind of the design of the mission, was that the winners of Chapter 1 would have a much bigger challenge in Chapter 2, and then Chapter 3, the next one, goes back to symmetrical warfare. So this was basically something that was requested in the research feedback, that was that we had some asymmetrical warfare where a team was massively understaffed, and this is how I put it into play, was that the team that won the first chapter then goes in understaffed in the second one in a defensive role.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, no disrespect when I put it like this, but I mean, shouldn't whichever team won first still have, some sort of edge? I'm thinking more along the lines like operations in Battlefield 1, where if you lose a battalion, the attackers get more gear, but you're still basically on equal footing.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we had more people, then I could do something like that. However, with low numbers, it is hard to put anything in play that can be managed reasonably. And to be fair, like Tucker just said, there is the defending aspect as well. So that is the advantage, is the fact that you were defending. However, it was a tough defense. There's no arguing that.
How is defending a fixed position an advantage?
Oh, it's a huge advantage.
So we'll leave tactics decisions to afterwards. Theron, Tucker, and anybody else senior can grab me and we can discuss tactics within S3 separately. Come on, I haven't done you yet, have I?
Nope.
Okay, go for it.
Loved it. Didn't run out of lives. It was awesome. I can't really think of a downside.
Cool. Anderson.
I had a lot of fun. I'm not a fan of night missions. I was routinely just trying to find out where enemy fire was coming from. But I thought it was overall fun. Had a blast. I wasn't near the end. I had to go to the bathroom, but I had a lot of fun.
Okay, and Tucker?
My leadership was absolute shit. My radio communications were absolute shit. My gunfighting was pretty decent. It's really hard to organize people in a TvT. I had fun. Hope everybody else did, even with my shit leadership. And that last objective was pretty fucking ninja. But other than that, it was good.
Sweetwater.
Hey man, TVTs, that adrenaline rush you get. I enjoyed it, and I thought it was a blast. For my team, I mean, we didn't really see much engagement because we're kind of on the left side, and we kind of got walking wounded pretty quick there on the first engagement at the cop. And hopefully distracting enough Blue 4, to kind of even it out when they're attacking the art gallery. But overall, great job. Looking forward to the next one.
Cool. And Black.
Great leadership. Mission concept and scope were excellent. And I got to run someone over in my MRAP, which is also pretty funny.
That it was me is not so funny.
That wasn't you.
Yes, it was.
You started shooting at us, so it wasn't you.
Maybe you're shooting because you're about to run him over.
I have one more comment real quick, Priest.
Yeah, go for it.
Uniforms, really hard to distinguish at night.
Yeah, I've had that.
Quite entertaining.
Yeah, I've had that from Houston, and that is down on my notes to review. I think that's an oversight on my part, not considering it. I felt that the helmets and the full face covers of OPFOR and the sort of design of the uniform being a Gorka or whatever it is, the jumpsuit style, would have been sufficient. But maybe that's just because I designed the mission. I'm very familiar with the look of them and the feel of them, so I'll bear that in mind. There won't be any more night ops anyway. So
just a little thing. Like if you wanted them to have helmets, it's completely fine. Just make it so like the Blue 4, everyone has the camo netting helmet and not this. So the Rangers don't have their slick top Ranger helmets. So because that was the main thing with Houston and whoever else it was that they couldn't distinguish because of the slick helmets. So if the Rangers didn't have that from the beginning, we would have immediately known, okay, this guy is not friendly, shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I like that. That's a simple fix, and that's certainly I'll put in. There's only one more up with Rangers in, and it's not a nighttime one, but I will change the template to that extent anyway.
Like I said at Priest, if it was at daytime, wouldn't have been a problem. It's just where at night it was green. It was all looking the same kind of.
Yeah, no, definitely. Jordan.
I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. I usually hate TvT. I do like when, the main reason I gave this a try is because it was, similar stuff. Like, it wasn't like, hey, these guys get AKs and these guys get M4s. It was, you both get the same gear, it's just cosmetic differences. So that's my pro. My con was, it seemed like, probably just because we were actually doing it, but it seemed like we were outpacing them because we had more guys. I don't know if that was meant to be like that or if we just did a good job maneuvering. But it just felt like I walked into that first objective uncontested. Like, totally uncontested?
So that was a bit of both, really. On the one hand, yeah, it was supposed to be a rolling attack. However, we were quite lucky that Tucker took the full-on aggressive action, similar to how Theron did it in the first one. And that's why Theron won the first one against me, was because he was much more aggressive, and yet he did it tactically, and that's exactly what Tucker brought to the table in this one. He saw it as a series of objectives, and he attacked it aggressively and yet tactically, and that's what won the day, pushing us on when we were bogged down initially by that striker, for example, and then again by the striker another time. So I think it's a bit of both, mate. It was designed to be extremely tough for Op 4, but the next one goes back to a symmetrical warfare setting, like I said, and this is TvT, and regarding equal weapons, because I can see there's a bit of a debate going on there, this is a TvT template called War Games. There will be other TvTs in the future that don't involve equal sides, so for example a Russia versus US TvT campaign, but this is a campaign specifically designed based on feedback of both sides having equal weapons and equal loadouts. Not necessarily, however, equal force power. So this is an asymmetrical mission where one side has greater force power. Theron?
Good game. I had fun, so hats off to Blue.
And to you, Theron.
Just a quick question. I know you said during the briefing that Op 4 wasn't meant to know, like, these exact things are their objective, but according to the text chat, they didn't even know they had to defend the first objective, like, terminal-wise.
That was a surprise.
Was that meant to be a surprise?
It's meant to be a surprise. You're not going to know what the other enemy, what the other team is going to be.
So, like I said at the start, and I can literally, well, actually, no, I'm not, because that would be inappropriate for me to share something that I sent to Theron. At the end of the day, it's quite a lot to ask of leadership, and I don't really want to hammer on this point, but I did, for the sake of fairness, mention in the briefing at the start that Op 4 are not aware of the precise objective of Blue 4 within each building or within each area. All they are aware of is that they must defend those areas in order as the tasks populate. And like I said, in the map screen, or if you click on tasks, it tells you exactly what the current active tasks are. So I don't feel any more needs to be said about that, really.
Okay.
Argus.
Okay, so it was fun. It was interesting, and a couple of things. Just maybe some standard instructions written on the map about teleport or something like that as a reminder. Perhaps, maybe. Also, the NVG thing. We can set up C scripts so that everybody has NVGs quite easily. It's a 2-minute job. Because what happened was you were respawning us with new loadouts. And so, of course, nobody had MVGs and didn't realize it and ran off back into the battle without MVGs. Not everybody did that, but enough of us did that. It was a bit of a pain in the butt. But as you said, not doing a lot of night stuff going forward. I'm all about the asymmetrical, but I just want to thank everybody, particularly, obviously, Corporal Priest, but everybody here, because really what's going on here is he's going through the process of developing templates for different styles, different types of PvP matches that at the end of the day down the road here, as we play through them and he gets feedback and he continues to improve and develop them, will turn into something that we can host against other clans. One of the things we found was, like, we were doing Friday night fights, but there was salt about the rules, or this, that, and the other thing. And so what Priest has done here is he's picked up the ball and he's just sort of developing on an ongoing basis these missions and taking pieces of what works and what doesn't, and manipulating and taking feedback. And so I just want to say about the loadouts that there was a lot of unhappiness in regards to the loadouts of the defenders in the last mission that I was at. And basically the reason was that 3 guys we can't do PvP with the loadouts that we have in co-op operations, okay? We can't be carrying, all of us, 15 HE grenades for our 2 grenade launchers in each fire team, and 6 to 8 frags each, because what was happening was 2 grenadiers launched like 20 HE grenades and just wiped out anybody that even came close to trying to get to the defensive position. There wasn't even a chance. That's why the loadouts, that was part of the feedback that he'd gotten about the loadouts, which is why it went in the direction it did. But thank you again to everybody, and especially Priest for, it's very late his time, so I'm going to wrap up.
Yeah, thanks, Priest.
I forgot
Sorry,
something.
Yeah,
Just
go
very,
ahead,
very
Jordan.
quick. Mission critical equipment like that. Well, it really wasn't because we did it without it. But semi-mission critical equipment like the demo block should definitely not be given to a trooper, because if that trooper DCs and never tells anybody or never connects like that, it should definitely be in a box. And it's a cav op, so we can trust that no one's gonna like grief and take it and then not say anything.
Yeah, cool. I'll make a note of that. So mission critical equipment in crate rather than in, but then stuff like MVGs that are generic mission critical equipment should be part of loadouts. And to be fair, that was just an oversight on my part. I just assumed that everybody would automatically pick them up and didn't bother to put them in. And you're right, it would have been a simple enough fix for me to put them in. So, I just want to say thanks, Argus, for your words there, and that's a very good summary of where we're at. And lastly, like Argus said, I thank each and every one of you for turning up today, because the feedback that I'm gathering, like Argus said, enables me to build on it. And if we don't have the people turning up to the events, it doesn't set the right tone for the event, and then I don't get the right feedback, and it doesn't test the template properly. So, thank you all for coming, because otherwise there'd be absolutely no point in me doing this. I don't do this for my own fun. I do this for you guys to enjoy it. So I'm glad you all had fun. Cool, that's it. I would, however, like to grab Tucker, Theron, and Argus, if that's all right. Garish, I'll catch up with you afterwards on the Mustang stuff.
Yeah.
If anybody has anything else for me, though, just drop me a message or a private message on forums. Cool.
We'll drop down one.
Oh,
yeah,
also,
please,
if there's any
right.
medal recommendations or anything, guys, send them up to me, please. For
Or
Blue
Theron?
4. Or Theron for Red 4.
Yeah, for your team, send to your team OIC, please.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I hope you took attendance.
Oh, fuck.
I've got it.
God bless.
Thank you,
Wait, you
Theron.
got it for both teams?
Yes.
What a legend.
Yeah. What a guy.
Oh, guys, just real quick. Just need to.
The test will be up in the section.
Alright guys, I am going to end it there. Actually... yeah, I'm going to end it there. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.